Good morning, everyone. Wait till I get these things all squinty. Good morning, everyone. I'm still alive. I'm still. Do you like my hair? I've got new hair. I always feel better with some new hair. So there we are. I've got new hair today. Look at that. It's grew overnight. Yes, it's natural. Oh dear. I like it though. I've got unicorn hair coming as well that I'll have on Saturday. Why not? I'm still a bit, as you can probably tell, I'm still a bit, Molly, good morning, I'm still a bit ill. And I'm just after going down to get my prescription. Guess what? Not there. No, I have to try this afternoon. So it was a wasted journey. Ebony, good morning, thank you. I like my hair, I'm enjoying my hair, look at that. So it just grew overnight, see that? It's been that long since I've seen these. So I've got this new hair and I've got a unicorn one coming today, and I've got a scrunchie coming. So the blueberry comes with new hair. I know. I like it. I do like it myself, and it's a great match, isn't it? The colour is an amazing match to my own. Isn't it amazing? Very similar to my colour of hair. So that's my long hair now. I'm still waiting on my laptop. Booting up. And I'm still sniffly and all the rest of it. I bet you I'm still positive. Well, I'll do a test with these. What did I do with the test? Right, let's do a test with these. I'll do a test. We'll see if I've still got it the day. Oh, see if I've still got it. Carol, good morning to you. Good morning. To get my wee vial of stuff. Oh. Okay, let's do this. Erie, good morning to you in beautiful Texas. Wow, it's absolutely pouring a rain here today. It couldn't rain any harder than what it is. Right, let's get all this stuff out of the bag. Right, let me get you up in the chat. Oh. I've been needing a drink as well. Right, let's do this while this is all booting up. Erie, I've got the virus. I've still got the virus. I'm going to see if I'm still positive. If I'm still positive, that's over a week. That's over a week I'll have had it. Do you know, I've not got the sound down, so you're going to hear a mad echo in a minute. Yeah, but okay. Yes, I enjoyed Hocus Pocus too. I really did enjoy it. I'm not comparing it to the first one. You see, the first one was excellent, and I really enjoyed the second one. And I thought the wee witches at the beginning, the wee girls at the beginning were fabulous. I thought they were really good. Right, there's my thing. Right, let's do this. Let's see if I've still got the bloody thing. Right, I'll show you what I do with mine. I do with mine what the hospital done with me. And it's not pretty. I go to the back of my throat and then I go up the nose. Right. And then up the nose. And then in the thing. Ebony, good morning. Dizzy, good morning. Carol, good morning. What's the weather like today, Carol? I was away trying to get my prescription this morning. Needless to say, it wasn't there. I have to try this afternoon. Excuse moi. Right, let's do this test. We'll see if I still got the bloody thing. Hopefully it's clear today. If it's clear today, that'll be me on the mains. That goes in the bin. Liddy lid. Right, let's do this. There we go. 3 into it. Right, we'll watch it together. In fact, I'll keep that there so I can put it in the bin. Oh, did you? But at least it's not the dreaded virus. I'll keep it there and we'll see what happens. Me too, Molly. When I had went into the hospital, they had it halfway down my throat, the bloody thing. I was negative that time though. This was a while back. But they put the thing at the back of your throat first, and then they shove it up your nose. Just in case you're not doing it right. You can tell me if I'm all right or not. I think I can see a line already appearing. I'm still positive you can see a line already. You can see a bloody line already appearing. Erin, do you like my hair? It grew overnight. It's all natural. It's a wee ponytail thing that I bought online, and look at it matches the colour of my hair amazingly. It really does. Oh, Carol, I know I've missed you. Look, see yesterday. Look at that line now. Look how much I've got the bloody thing. It's almost black. Isn't it amazing that it matches my hair so well? But I've got a rainbow one coming today. I've got a nice rainbow one, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that one on Saturday for you. I do feel a lot better. Here's my Tingle Pink, good morning. Do you like my hair? Look at that, it grew overnight. It's all natural, like myself. I think we can say that I've still got it, eh guys? I think we can say that I've still got it. Look at that. I'm not sure where it's. I buy there's positive still, guys. Look, still positive. I don't have I've never owned a TikTok because I'm old and I don't. Look at Poppy digging up a storm in the background. You digging up a storm back there, wee girl? Are you doing some digging? Are you going to dig to Australia for us? Are you? We can go and see some kangaroos and stuff. You dig if you want to dig, wee girl. I don't mind that. I don't mind you digging at all. You can dig if you want. There. I've never opened a TikTok. I'm just too old, I think. I don't know what Look, it's amazing that I can come on here and do what I do on here. So it's amazing. Now she's wanting to dig this cushion. You see, look at this. Right, come up on your cush. There, on your cush. She wants to dig this cush. There on your cushy, my wee darling. Two kisses for my baby. Yes, this is my bed buddy right here. Yes, and Carol, they always make me feel better. Look at her digging like hell. She stayed with me in the bed the whole time, cuddling into her mummy. Yes, look at her digging there. She's going to dig the place up, aren't you, this morning? She's going to do some digs. Pardon me. I know it's like Rapunzel here. Maybe a handsome prince or princess will come and snatch me. Like Rapunzel, blueberry, lay down your hair, and I'll be like, yeah, right, don't yank it. Don't yank the hair, come on. Angela, good morning to you. Good morning. I hope you're doing good. 4 a.m. it is. What? It's 9:58. It's 9:58 in the morning here. But I managed. I slept to 9 o'clock. My body's been needing it. Obviously, my body's been needing it. Been needing a good sleep. Pardon me for sounding all snottery and stuff like that, but you can tell I'm still loaded with it. There, I done a test for you. It's definitely, still there. When will it go away? There's my handkerchiefs. I do have a box of hankies, but they're in the bedroom, and I can't be bothered getting up, so it's hankies. Excuse my skills. Thank you, Angela. I'm loving my new hair. Look at me go with my hair like that. Yes, I'm a natural pink. I'm like Dory and Finding Nemo. She's a natural blue. I'm a natural pink. Oh yes, it's all natural. It comes in natural like that pink. Yes, it's me. And to cool that, I mean, I'm really happy that it matches the colour of my actual hair. Look at that's my actual hair. So it's absolutely identical to my hair. Carol, I hope I get rid of it soon. I'm getting really fed up now. It's the breathlessness that really bothers me, because I can't bounce about the way I normally do. But hopefully I'm getting better every day. I just don't notice it. I've got soup. I've still got soup in there. I've had some soup that Golfer girl got me. I've had some of that soup, so I'm doing everything I can do. I'm still hand sanitising and wearing a mask when I'm in the shops and stuff like that, because I don't want to give anybody else it. Although you've not to isolate anymore. They don't want you isolating. They want you mingling with folk. Do you know why? Because they want us all to get it. We'll all just get it. We'll all just roll about in it, and then we'll all be fine. Maybe in time we'll get some oh, what the hell's it called? Antibodies. There you are. Say your words, Blueberry. Say your words. Anyway, what's been happening with yous? Tell me some stories to cheer me up. Anybody got a cheering up story? Do you know, I've still not got a pumpkin. My son's going to get me a pumpkin when he's in Tesco. The poor pumpkin now that's in the road is just mush. The pumpkin is now mush. The poor pumpkin that never got to live out its purpose in life, to be carved in Halloween. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, I seen the most wonderful thing this morning, and obviously somebody with a lot of cash, right? Because I couldn't do this. And it was my lovely friend Ralph had sent me this video. And it's two wee kids that have been dressed up for their Halloween, right? They're over in America. And the person's got a table, and they've got cups, upside down cups, right, like that, right? About 30 of them on this table. And they were all to take turns each to pick a cup and win whatever's inside it. So some of the cups had nothing at all inside them. Not many had nothing, and some of them had like sweeties inside them. Some of them had $100 bill was in one of them. I was like, my God. I mean, that's taking the Halloween to a whole $100. And one of them had like $50. The kids were like, $50, $100, $2 bills. Or I want to go to that house for my Halloween. Let me play that game. I want to play that game. The $50 bill, the you know, the 2 10s, they do all this stuff. I was like, oh my God, this is the best game ever. And the kids were going mental, and they won her. So would I. Like, some things was like a Twix underneath, you know, Twix. Oh, $100 bill. All that. I was like, I want to play that. Anyway, it gets to the last 2 cups, and they said the best presents under it. And I'm thinking, what the hell? Is it going to be like a bike or something? It's going to be the best. So I'm waiting on it. So they opened the last cup, and it was a scavenger hunt. And it was clues, and the kids had to go into the yard and next to the hose pipe, and there was another clue, and then a tree, and there's another clue. And the other clue, the last clue was to go to the garage. And I'm thinking, there's bloody bikes or something there. Who's got that kind of cash to, you know, a pony? I'm thinking, my God, what the hell's in this bloody, garage? So they finally opened the door, and there was just somebody standing with a massive box of sweeties and just showered the kids like that with all these millions and millions and millions of sweeties everywhere like that. I thought, well, give me the $100 bill. Keep the sweeties. See, give me the $100 bill. That's what I want. Thanks for the sweeties, but you know what? Oh, who's got that kind of money for a start? Who has got that kind of money for a start? And you couldn't do that with all the kids that come. You'd be absolutely pratted if you'd done that with all the kids. I forget the candy. Look, I could buy a shop. Give me just shower me with $100 bills if you don't mind. I wouldn't mind that. I do like the $100 bills. I've had a few of them in my time when I was in America. I'm like, oh look, $100. Do you know, I've only ever had a £100 note about twice in my life or something like that. I've had a £100 note. So I have, and it was like, oh, I mean, you want to frame it, but you can't because you need to spend it. I'm like, £100? That's amazing. No, it's these wealthy folk will be like, do you know what? But just set fire to this and we'll light the fireplace. They'll be like that. Jeffrey Dahmer. Do you know, that would be an awesome thing, but I don't think it's appropriate. Spider-Man. Oh, yeah, Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever Spider-Man does. Jeffrey Dahmer, you couldn't... I mean, that would be great for, like, in your house. Say it was, like, a party within the family. That would be all right. But going to other people's houses, you don't know how they're going to react to that one. Jodie Arias, we could go as her as well. We could have a family party and go as serial killers and stuff. Although Jodie wasn't a serial killer, but she's certainly up there, isn't she? She's a crazy person. Michelle, that's my kind of humour as well. So, I mean, if it was like a house party, oh aye, that would be funny. That'd be funny. And it'd be easy to do, I suppose, with the glasses and stuff like that, if you had the blonde hair. Going as Jeffrey. But other people might frown upon that, you know what I mean? You might get people that are... But see, these days, you don't know what to dress yourself as. See, for instance, right, and I'm no disrespect to name if any cultures or anything like that, right, but it's inappropriate now, apparently. But see, back when I was a wee girl, we would dress up as, like, gypsies and things like that, and we'd go out, like, with all the, like, hippie gear and, like, crystal balls. And we would go out like to tell fortunes and stuff like that. You know, that's what we would do. You've not to do that anymore. We also used to dress up as like geisha girls, you know, like the Chinese outfits and stuff on. You're not allowed to do that anymore either. So I'm like, what can we do and what can we do? So there's a lot of things that you can't dress up as nowadays that when I was a wee girl, we didn't think anything of it, you know. Oh, there's my edge of ear somewhere. Edge of ears, my look, my hair's grew overnight. It's completely real. It grew overnight. It must have been the virus. I was lying in bed and I woke up like that. Oh, a full face of makeup I made. I've got eyeliner on. That's what I've got on this morning. A full face of makeup and my hair has grown overnight. It must be magic. I must be like turning into Cinderella or something. I've got pigeons coming to my yard. Maybe they're coming to do my housework. See if a doctor be like, there's a lot of material here. We need to get her in. Pigeons doing her housework. What's she talking about? Get her in. Excuse me, everyone. Yeah, Michelle, it was all, I mean, and we enjoyed dressing up like that. We weren't dressing up like that to disrespect any cultures. We were dressing up like that because we liked the cultures and we thought that their clothing looked beautiful. Me as a Scottish person, right, if I was to see someone somewhere in the world dressed up in a kilt and all the rest of it, I'd be like, that's beautiful. That's a lovely, like, respect to Scotland. I love your kilt. You look fantastic in your kilt. Kilt looks great on you. I'm not going to go, that's a disgrace. They're not Scottish and yet they're wearing a kilt. Do you know what I mean? Where do we draw the line at this? That's a good one, Carol. Oh, you should. Oh, be a jar of dirt. A jar of Aries, you should be a jar of dirt. That would be awesome. I'd need to see you. I'd need to see a picture of that. Michelle, that's what we were happy. We were bin bag. My mum used to buy me a hat that was like you got them every year. It was just like a paper witch's hat. And that's the only thing she would buy. We would have turnips to carve. Look, but see, in the 70s, there was no pumpkins in Scotland. Zero pumpkins. The first time I seen a pumpkin, I was like 16 or something like that, right? That was the first time I'd ever seen a real pumpkin. That's how scarce they were, right? There was no pumpkins back then. It was turnips. It was turnips, and your mum's fingers would be bleeding. We're trying to carve out this bloody turnip. But see the smell of it when because it would be real flames, right? It wouldn't be a flickering candle that you would have. My brother would have a lighter. You know, we're wee kids. And listen, no adult came round the doors with us. No adult came around the doors with us. We stayed in flats and we were just up and down the flats. We were just ourselves. You know, I was like 4. My brother was like 8. He'd a lighter. With the turnip, with a birthday candle in it, stuck in it, birthday candle in it. And my brother would just light it up every time we were at somebody's door. That was a young get. Oh. Yeah, see, I've seen people carving pineapples and stuff like that. Yeah, ASMR Tingle Pink. See, that's too sensitive. That's I mean, yeah, what they're going to say next, don't you date a doctor's role play, you're not really a doctor. Do you know what? ASMR Tingle Pink, just put it to the back of your mind. You always get somebody that's I'm still tapping wrong apparently. Do you know what I mean? I still get that. You're not tapping right, Blueberry. You can't really call yourself an ASMR artist if you can't tap properly. I'm like, what the hell? What kind of tapping do you want me to do? What do I need to do to qualify? Is there some kind of test? I don't know. I mean, I've been here quite a while. Tartan hair would be awesome. Narelle, I am getting a unicorn tail today that I'm going to wear on Saturday for my Saturday video. And guess what I got? See, I'm dead happy to see yous. I've missed yous. I got my son his birthday cake. It's from a place called The Vegan Kind in the UK. And it's a chocolate orange cake. And I've got him wee birthday cake toppers that are in the shape of champagne bottles and a happy birthday sign and all the rest of it. Can you believe he's going to be 21? Can you believe he's going to be 21? He'll be able to drink in America now. He'll be able to buy his mum a pint in America. So that's coming today. I'm looking forward to that coming today. So it's vegan, obviously it's vegan, so hopefully he's going to enjoy that birthday cake. So on Saturday I'll be belting out happy birthday to my son, to you, like that, Marilyn Monroe style, Marilyn. And it's a bit bittersweet because I'm dead proud that he's 21 and he's turned out to be the beautiful young man that he is. And he's got such a big heart, my son. Do you know what I mean? He's got such a... I mean, you seen him with the cats, you know, buying with them and stuff. He's got a lovely heart, and he's intelligent. And hopefully he's going to be in the police force. Hopefully he's going to get a job in the police force. Here, and I'll go to see every ball, policeman's ball or that, if he's not got a partner. Look, he can always take his mum. He can always take his mum to the policeman's ball. What could go wrong with that? What could possibly go wrong there? Do you know what? And he's got it's a hard job that he's going for. I mean, he's absolutely amazing with computers. He always has been. But as I say, it's cyber security, so he's going to see things that none of us ever want to see, if you know what I mean. That this whole time, I mean, this is his, 5th year or something? 4th, 5th year. So they've been preparing the students for stuff. Michelle, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I could go to the policeman's ball. I'll be like, I'll be on my best behaviour, son. I'll be like, inside. I'll be like, just lied to my son. Best behaviour? Oh, aye. Best behaviour for Officer Bob. Yes, I'm single. Aye, oh, aye, I'm single. Mum, what? I'm just mingling, son. Just mingling. But it's a good paid job. I mean, he's going to get paid well. And if you work with the police, you get good pension and perks and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And I mean, I'm proud of him anyway, but I'd be like, yes, It's a police officer, my son's a police officer. Although he wouldn't be arresting people or anything like that, you know, he wouldn't have anything to do with that. It'd be purely like cyber crimes. But it's like cyber crimes, people like I don't know, laundering money and all this kind of stuff would be going on. I don't know what he's doing, and I'd prefer not to know, because I think my head would be thinged. Aries, I know I'd be alright, eh? And I'd just be like, look, I'm just meeting your co-workers, son. That's all I'm meeting. Sweet Primrose, good morning. Sweet Primrose, I've got hair, you see. I've got hair to do. It's my wee ponytail. It's a wee clip-in ponytail, so, and it matches the colour of my hair tremendously, so I'm awfully happy with it. I'm awfully happy with it, and I feel good, I feel lovely, even though I'm still positive. I did a test there. I'm still positive, so, you know what I mean? Nobody's going to think that's fake. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's my hair. It's amazing. Yes, no, Michelle. This is your new stepfather. This is Officer Frank. Officer Frank, the son. Oh, I would have to be in my best behaviour, wouldn't I? I'd have to be sitting in the corner like that. The whole night I would need to be sitting going, don't start anything, don't start anything, don't start anything, don't start anything. I'd have to be like that to myself all night. Don't be starting anything. Hello, how are you doing? Don't start. Don't look. Don't look. I would have to, because I couldn't embarrass my son. I couldn't embarrass my son. But it's something I would love that. I would love a policeman's ball. The only thing is, I don't think they would have their uniforms on, wouldn't they? No, they would all be dressed like normal folk. And I'd be like, go on, get your uniforms on, please. Can we have a policeman's ball when they're all decked out with all their stuff on? Because that's really what gets me. Oh, aye, wear your uniform. That's a good idea. Carol, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I know, Molly, that would be the ideal, wouldn't it? But I think if it was a policeman's ball, they would all have normal clothes on. Things with Plastic, what a wonderful name. Good morning to you. Good morning. What a beautiful name that is. That is a great name. Sometimes you just hear a great name, and that's one of them. Good morning, good morning. I wouldn't mind going to the police's ball. Oof. I take your mum. I don't think he would. I really don't think I think he'd be like, You're staying in, mother. You're staying in. Look, I'm just talking to them. I'm not even going to be I'll not touch or nothing like that. Anyway, can you imagine me getting arrested at the policeman's ball for touching or something like that? You chancer. Oh, Officer Bob. Do you know, I think I seen Officer Bob again. I was looking at, maybe it wasn't him. But, you know, it's been that long, I'm starting to forget Officer Bob's face. But it was a bald officer anyway, coming out of Asda as I was going in, and I was like, what? And I was a mess taste, so I was like, maybe he doesn't recognise me. I was like, oh, aye, that's Officer Bob, I think. A good looking bald officer. You know, I do like the bald head. What can I say? I know, the truncheon. I'm like, I see the size of your truncheon there, Officer Bob. Do you know, I've got to laugh at truncheons. I've got to laugh at truncheons. I mean, it's just ludicrous when you think it, right? Over in America, the policemen have guns, right? Don't start me, because look, I've got a firearm here. I will get you with a firearm. Worst comes to the worst, the policeman shoots you, right? Bang, you're down. Shot. In the UK, right, don't you start anything. See, if you'd start in, they take out their truncheon and bludgeon you to death. Just blunt force trauma. I know I'd prefer. I know, just get a gun, you know, blunt force trauma, just getting whacked into with one of their truncheons. Oof. No thanks. Like, I don't know who's thought that up. Do you know what? We're humane here. We're humane. Oh no, we don't believe in firearms, but do you know what? See if someone's bad to you, we'll just get a truncheon and just bludgeon them to death. Who thought that up? Who thought that up? Yeah, I mean, they don't mess about with their truncheons, you know what I mean? I know, Nariel. Who thought of that? I don't know. But by God, they probably do need. Do you know what they need? Do you know what they need? They need one of these zapping sticks, prongs. That's what they need. I mean, I know they've got tasers. They've got folk getting. I'm going to hell, guys. I am going to hell. I've watched and sat and laughed, and I swear I've done this and I've laughed. I think it's because I know that the person's not died, right? The person hasn't died. But it's trigger happy police over in the USA usually, right? Golfer girl, good morning, good morning. Do you like my hair? I'm feeling pretty this morning with my hair. I'm still loaded. I done a test there live. I done a live test and it's definitely still going. Yeah, over in America, right? And I love these, and this is why I'm going to hell. And it's just folk in cars and stuff like that haven't got out the car fast enough. The police has said, get out of the car, get out of the car. And just a minute, I'm just getting my phone or something. And the trigger happy police just taser them right. And I go, I'm sitting laughing at it, going, and it's the whole point is they're so desperate to unleash the taser. There's some of them that have just not put their hands up in time and they've got it. Right, just an officer. Look, I can't wait to use this taser tonight. See, the first person that annoys me, they're getting tasered in the face. Just going to taser them, and it's usually young folk. And there's a whole YouTube thing about a video. If some die, oh, Nari, see, that's it. If some have died, that's definitely not funny. It's not funny if some people have died, but the ones that I've watched, nobody's passed away. But you don't know their medical thing, do you? And as I say, trigger happy, absolutely trigger happy. Just couldn't wait. I know, Jenny. It's dead funny, and I don't know why I laugh at it. As I say, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. But it's unfair. I'm going to see if I can find a compilation for you, right? Because see when I'm no well, things like that just cheer me up. Shame for the people that have been teased though. Right. I'm trying to see the one that I've watched. Oh no, there's some bad ones here. Don't put that in your search. There's some horrible things that's popped up here. Oh yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. A cop at a pool party where a wee girl was like, that wasn't nice. Oh, I can't find it now. Cop's funniest, wildest moments. That'll be funny. Taser fail compilation. Try not to laugh. There's a few of them. There's a few of them there, but some of them aren't funny at all. Some of them are a bit terrible. Jenny, good morning, good morning. I'm still feeling a bit under the weather. I done a test there, and it's still very, very positive. Thank you for minded. Dash cams. Oh, see, I love all that stuff. I love the dash cams. Yeah, Narelle, I know, and indicating for some, see if you're a taxi in Glasgow, you really don't need to indicate because everybody should know what way you're turning just because they're a taxi. Oh, Pavine, did you like my hair? Look at that. I'm feeling pretty today with my lovely long hair. Look at that. I'll be nicer on Saturday when I've got all my makeup on and stuff. But I've got I've got a rainbow one coming today. Yeah, I done the test live, Jenny, just to see, and it's still very much going there. And I've got another test there. What one was I done? It must have been that one. See, positive tests. That's the taxi drivers here. They're like, we on the road. Get behind me. I mean, it's terrible. Thank you, Nariona, thank you. Yes, I woke up this morning like this, la 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 la, la la la, with the hair, and I had some makeup on, la 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 la. Oh, are you Molly? That's okay. That's okay, but you need to let me know how you got on at your party. I've got a cake to light. Yes, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. See, if I do that with the one, do you think I can snag a policeman or something? Let's try and snag. Do you know what I would snag? I would snag the mental health folk, and they would come take me away. Michelle, I had to tell you the most bizarre. I've told you before, but this was crazy. And my daughter was in the car with me. She's always seems to be in the car when there's crazy people on bikes, right? We're always seeing crazy folk on bikes. But this took the biscuit. I was driving her home and we got to this roundabout, and I'm on the roundabout, right? So other cars and stuff like that should give way to somebody on the roundabout. When this man starts coming belting round the roundabout the opposite way, pedalling straight for my car, straight for the bonnet of my car. His jacket was flapping in the wind like a superhero. I went, oh Jesus, like that with the wheel, and dodged the man. And as I looked at him, he gave me a dirty look as if I was the dirty one. Right? So we come off the roundabout, and I just looks at my daughter, she looks at me, and we just lost it. We just lost it with this idiot belting round the roundabout the wrong way, heading towards the front of my car, and looking at me like that. I was like, what the hell was that about? But it's no helmet or nothing like that. No helmet. Just his jacket flapping in the wind as if he was Iron Man or something like that. Sophie was like, oh, he's on something, Mum. I was like, he probably was. I think he probably was. Oh, honest to God. You just never know. You just never know from one minute to the next here what's going on in the roads. And then the other time that I was taking her home again, and at my junction there was a queue, and I was like, there's never a queue here. What's going on in the main road? There's something happening in the main road for us to queue to go into the main road. And then we seen it. A woman walking along the middle of the busy road, the main road I may add, right, the main busy road that all the buses and stuff go, with a shopping trolley that she's obviously blagged for Tesco, right? She's full to the brim, this shopping trolley, right? Now I know that's not her shopping trolley. She's not that. That's been a stolen shopping trolley. So there she is, gonna lie in the middle of the road with this shopping trolley. And it's a wonky trolley, so she's fighting with the trolley like that. There's people going by her with their windows down, shouting stuff at her. Eventually she pulls into my street, and we get to. But there was a line of traffic all the way up that road. She was taking the full road with this trolley. No, there my mind just swung. Wait a minute, it's a wee dog. Right, used to. Mikey! Oh, can he shout? Poppy! There's a wee dog. So I started thinking to myself, do you think that she thought to herself before she went to Tesco, do you know what, forget the bags. 5p for a carrier bag? No, we're not having that. I'm just going to take the trolley. I'm just going to blag the trolley, that's what I'm going to do. Or do you think she was only in for like a couple of eggs? And it got out of control. And she ended up with a full trolley full. If I'm not paying for 20 bags, I'm taking the bloody trolley. Do you think that's what happened? I'd love to know what she was. I wonder, I'd love to know if her whole plan was that's it. I'm bringing a shopping trolley. Aye, it'll be great for the garden. We could put plants in it and stuff and wheel it about. Do you think that happened? I don't know, but and the police come down that road a lot, so I'm thinking she's bloody lucky because the police are going to go, that's not your trolley, Hen. What are you doing with the trolley? Oh, no, no. Oh, I'd have loved to have asked, but that was mean Sophie again. That was mean Sophie again, just laughing her head off, driving her home. It always seems to happen with us. It always happens with us. I'm like, what the hell? Did the wait and me come in? Oh, there she's took half her. That's it. Get the crazies out on the road. She's on the road. They've all got me walkie-talkies. That's it. Blueberry's left the bungalow. Blueberry has left the bungalow. Get the crazies out on the road. But I've been there myself. No knocking trolleys, but going into a shop and going, do you know what? I need washing up liquid and dog food. So I need washing up liquid, dog food. Washing up liquid, dog food. Oh, look at that. That's in special offer. Buy two, get the third one free. That's it. I'm getting three then. I'm getting three then in the trolley, in the trolley, in the trolley. Open-minded, her trolley was like Mount Everest. Her trolley was like that. There was stuff falling out the trolley. She was like jamming it, trying to, and the whole time she's fighting. And it's like a hill out there. It's like a hill. And I'm thinking, see if that trolley takes off rolling, she's not going to be able to control it. That would drag you right down the hill. She would be getting... She'd either be getting dragged like that after the trolley, or the trolley would just trundle down the hill and spill out. And see if it done that, the young team would be like, oh man, free cornflakes. They'd all be diving in, it'd be like a scramble at a wedding, only stuff for Tesco. This is the stuff that runs through my brain when I see stuff like that. I'm like, my God. I think of all these scenarios. See, when I was coming home, I was hoping to see her. See, when I was coming home, I was like, I hope I see this woman again, because I need to know which street she's in. I need to drive by her backyard too. She got a shop trolley in there. I'm going to tell Tesco on her. This is it, Catherine. They have. I don't know if that's why she was having such bother with her bloody trolley. I don't know if one of the wheels had locked or something, but she had a trail of people behind her. Now, as Sophie pointed out, there's an underpass. She could have took the trolley under the underpass and nobody would have seen anything, right, apart from people walking by her. You know, she could have went under the underpass and came out the other side. But she chose to go down the main road. She chose to walk in the middle of the road with the buses and all the rest of it all behind her like that. It was the most... I was like... It's a shopping trolley. It's a bloody shopping trolley. Oh. Another time with Sophie that... I mean, we shouldn't laugh at this, right? We shouldn't laugh at the guy was all right. But this tickled me and all. And we've done searches, we can't find this story again. But we were sitting one day and I had on the emergency rescue. Of course I did, you know. It was like emergency rescues, right? So a call comes in, there's a man. There's a man having difficulties swimming. There's the swimmer. There's a man having difficulties out in the ocean, right? I think it was, do you know what it was? It was in Ireland, right? So it's free, it's the Atlantic, right? So the guys, somebody having bother. So the search, they send the helicopter and all that out to search for this guy. And there he was in the middle of the Atlantic, right? There's, I mean, you could hardly see any land rune. That's how far out this guy was, right? So, and Runham was yellow, so I was like, that's good, he's got a life jacket on, so if they'll be able to, that's thinking, that's using your, he's got a life jacket on, that guy, he's got a life jacket on. So the closer they get, and they send like a rope down, they send a rope down to this guy, right, and the guy's obviously freezing. The guy's in a bad way, right, which I feel bad about, the guy's in a bad way, he's been swept out to sea. They start hoisting him up, and I just went, is that a unicorn? Like that? And so we went, Mum, it's a duck. It was a big, huge inflatable duck. The biggest inflatable duck you've ever seen in your life. And he's still in it, right? He's still in this inflatable duck. and he's grabbing onto the wire and he's getting hoisted up into the helicopter and the duck's face is doing this. And I'm going, oh my God, that guy's never going to live that down. He's been rescued in a giant duck. I mean, that's embarrassing, isn't it? And then again, my brain, I'm like, when did he realise he was starting to get into bother? Was he with his family? I'm thinking, was Daddy in the duck? The duck's getting further and further out to sea. The kid's going, Mom, Daddy's there. Daddy's going to help me. Like that. Wait, duck, all the way out to sleep. So anyway, Tyra, good morning. So it cuts to something else and then it goes back to the inside the helicopter and the guy's lying there getting a wee blanket from him and stuff like that. And the duck's been burst. The duck's been burst. Open-minded, we've hunted for the duck. We've hunted. I'm going to hunt again. We've hunted. We searched. We even searched the local news. We even searched the local news. The guy's face was blurred. They had the guy's face blurred when they were doing the video, and I'm thinking I would have mine blurred as well. I mean, he's going to get ripped apart at work, isn't he? Oh, aye. You to get the emergency service out with your duck. I mean, he would have. He would have got it. But I'm just thinking to myself, when did he realise that he was in bother? Did his family just stand at the side of the water just watching them getting Grandpa swim? Say bye-bye, Grandpa's way out to sea. Because he was a fair age, the man, even though you couldn't see his face. But the duck, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Wasn't expecting that. So that was another time we were absolutely killing ourselves laughing. Jenny, I would love to see it again. I would love to. And it was on Stop Searching Seas or something like that. It was on, I'm going to see if I can find that. No, it was the Irish border control. Because there's a guy in the Irish border control, his name's Bruce. Right, his name's Bruce. And he takes his job very seriously. Very. Know how in America and things like that, you've got to watch people bringing in narcotics and stuff like that. You know, they've got narcotics in their shoe and all that. Good find. They're finding that narcotics. This guy is like, how many bottles of suntan lotion did you bring home? 12. What are you doing with them? What are you doing with 12 bottles? 12 bottles of suntan lotion. Don't you realise this is very, very dangerous? Very dangerous. Having 12 bottles, what are you doing with it? Are you selling it? What do you do for a living? What do you do for, how did you afford this holiday? This is the kind of, I was like, I'd have been like, nothing to do with you, pal. I've got some suntan lotion. Would you put it back in my bag, please? That's what he's like, going, cigarettes. You've got 20 too much. That's very serious. Very, very, 28 cigarettes too many you've actually got. Do you realise on this piece of paper you lied to me? You told me lies. This is what they call him Bruce Almighty. Eri, I love the kind of things. I love the kind of, but do you know that the best one ever is Australia? Oh my God, the Australian border control kills me every time. And it's usually like Asian people, and they'll come up and they'll be like, have you got any food in your bags? And they'll go, no food, no, none food. Anything to eat in the bag before we open the bag? Nothing, no got. Have you got food? No, I've not got food. We've not got food. No food in the bags. They open the bags, there's no place at all. All it is food. All it is food. Raw meat, dripping raw meat, birds' nests, with spit birds' nests, all this kind of stuff in the bags, and I'm like, who goes on holiday? Do Did you find the story, Golfer Girl? It was hilarious, though. I mean, the man's probably affronted. Do you know what I mean? But it was hilarious. Eh, there's nothing else in their suitcases, only food. That's the only thing that's in the suitcases is bloody food. And they're going, but you said there wasn't food. Ah, but this is cooked food and stuff. God, this food, no food. You said no to food and it's all food. So I've never, see, every time I've went to America, I knew I love a square sausage. I've never thought, you know what? I'm going to take some square sausage with me over to America. No, when I go to America, I want to taste their cuisine. I want to taste their food and enjoy their food. That's what I want to do. What the hell do they need? Raw meat and stuff like that? Why take that in an airport and why lie about it? They've got they've got all these detectors that can see through your bag. They know you've got food in your bag. If they say to you, have you got food in your bag? They already know that your bag's absolutely jam-packed full. Full of the food. I don't know why that happens. Is it cheaper to bring it in to Australia? I don't know. Catherine, yeah, raw meat, dripping raw meat, like dripping like that. Somebody else, what was it that somebody else took in? Somebody else took in like a fan of some description, like a wall fan like that. It was like made with wood. See, you've got they're not allowed wood and stuff like that. In Australia, you've got to be careful. And see, when they tapped this fan, there was beasties falling out. It was like, she was going to have that in her living room as well. Beasties crawling about like that. I love these shows. Me and Sophie do a bit of judging, which is wrong, but we do. We go, what do you think, eh? Food? Aye, I think food. I think they've got food. What do you think? In their shoe, I think that guy's got something concealed in his shoe. Aye, look at the way he's shifting about there. We turn into kind of detectives sitting here. We turn into detectives. Oh, aye, I think there's some narcotics right up that guy's ass. You know, that is, you know, look at the way he's walking like a penguin, Sophie. He's walking like a penguin, you can tell. Or somebody with sweat lashing off more that it's inside. They're bagging it. They call it bagging it in Scotland. I don't know if they call that everywhere else. That guy's bagging something, so yes, isn't he? Oh, you can tell he's bagging it. Sweat lashing off him. We turn into wee detectives. It's great. Open minded. I've no idea. I know, not Elsie. That's the one that makes me sick. When people take in animals. I'd seen one. It was very disturbing, and it was somebody that was smuggling snakes, and they had the snakes in socks, and pairs of socks, and in their case. I mean, only like, see, I can't even remember, but if there was like 20 snakes, there was only like 2 of them that survived. You know, it's horrible, that kind of thing. I know, and see, I've not, but some of them think they're clever with the ways that they try and smuggle these narcotics in. I've seen all sorts, statues and paintings and books. I mean, they take the first cover of a book off and then put narcotics down, and then they put the book down. But they can detect this, and dogs are great. There you go. But no, my dogs wouldn't know what a narcotic smelled like, right? But they know what chews smell like. And I'd got some chews delivered from Amazon. No, I hadn't even opened them. They were still in the Amazon packet, in the chews sealed packet. So in 2 packets, and she could tell what was in that packet. She was sitting there going like that and reaving up at me. She knew what was in that packet, and I hadn't even opened it yet. And I thought, that just shows you how good their wee noses are. Catherine, yeah, and they also can do in jail. They can put it in liquids or something like that as well. I really don't know, but I know that they can do that as well. They try and do that, but the curtain veil thing, they kiss each other, and when they're getting a visitor, they kiss each other and kind of transfer it that way. But a lot of people go in with it, like bag it, as they say. But here, I took used to Cornville. You could have chucked something near that fence, no bother. You could have thrown if you wanted to. Remember, I was going to try throw something there. I was just I would have been arrested. Eh? That was another day. Thank God, Sophie said to me, "Mum, you better know." Catherine, There's a jail in America, and it's like a tower block like that. And me and Sophie watched it. And they can transfer the narcotics from level to level by fishing down the toilet pan. Fishing, and it's fishing. What they do is they get a long, like they're bedding or something, and they rip it right so that they've got a long bit of fabric, really, really long bit of fabric like that. And they kind of wind it up, wind it up, wind it up like that. And the person above or below ties the narcotic or letter or whatever they want right onto this, and they get all the water out the toilet pan so they can talk to each other. Right, I'm going to do it now, and then the person up there's going to do it as well. So 1, 2, 3, and the flush. Right, 1, 2, 3, and the flush, and this goes down the toilet and then wraps around the person's aboves, like that, and then the person pulls it out like that and pulls it up like this and fishes it out. And yes, it's covered in stuff, right? And I was like, they're going to use that. Oh, like that. Oh, God. They're going, yes, yes, we've got it. And it's like brown and stuff. A fight had occurred. A fight had occurred with two ladies because there was romantic time down the toilets. I mean, that's romance, isn't it? See if you've got your head down a lavy pan talking to somebody. That's a bit romantic, eh? That's a bit romantic. It's clever, but it's bogging, as we say, bogging. So this lassie had formed a relationship with the gentleman that was above, right? Send me a picture, right? He's sending pictures down. She's sending, they're fishing. She's sending a picture back up and going, oh, aye, you're a doll, ain't you? You're an absolute, and you're dead hands. Aye, I fancy. But you got me, I'll go out with you and all that. So they had a wee relationship going, right? So here one day, the lassie comes back and she hears a lot of talking. she's like hearing a lot of talking going on, talking. And she goes in and there's some other lassie like talking to the guy. Here you, that's my boyfriend. Oh, there was a fight. That's ragdolled in the cell. There was a fight that went on, so there was been some cheating going on. I don't know if I've seen that area. I'll need to have a look. But there you are, fighting the love of their life that they met through. Imagine that in years to come. How did you meet Grandad? Well, actually, it was love at first flush. Love it, wasn't it? Love at first flush. Oh, imagine the tale in school. Yes, my gran and grandpa met each other through a toilet pan. Shh, don't tell people that. It's a romantic story. See, things like that tickle me. I'm like, I can't believe it. Fishing? Yeah, 2 flushes for yes. I know. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? But that went on. So there was a bit of cheating going on through the toilet pan. No, I can't remember. Oh, I think it was in Chicago. Let me just check. Let me see. Let me see where this is. Gilbert's fishing contraband through the toilets. Right, let me see. Oh, can you see what prison it is? Right, we've got some pictures. Some romantic pictures there for you guys. Like there's the fishing happening. There's the fishing. Like that guy's all happy. Look at the stuff he's fished. Like there she's, where is she? She's having a romantic conversation down the toilet to somebody. There you are. Aye, it's me, darling. It's me. What the hell? you are. There you go. I see there you learn something new every day. Yeah, Narelle, it's a learning channel. I wish we did open-minded. See if they had ride-alongs. I'd be first up there. But like, I'm very, very concerned about community safety. Very concerned officer. I've always wondered how it works. My ass, I'm trying to get the leg out. Everybody knows that, but I'd need to be like very, very into safety. Love through the toilet. Yeah, so, listen, I always thought that Scotland was the worst in romance, but it's a bit better here. I mean, they say get your Jake at your pult. That's a bit better than like love at first flush. A genius though. I mean, whoever thought of that is absolutely a genius. But that's how they can get narcotics through that. I'm sure it's a jail in Chicago or something like that. I've got my police outfit in there. I could wear all that. But there you are, Narelle. You would never guessed that people do that. Fishing in jail. Love as well. Loving. I can't hear, man. Were you going to date me when you get me? I'm going to put my hands down. Can you imagine having to have a wee private conversation there? Would you shut up? I've got a wee semi in here with all that talk. Keep it down. The whole jail cell. Listening to two people having naughty time through the toilet. I'm getting a bit that's getting to me that. Keep it down, eh? Keep it down. There's people in the cell here. I've not got MD. Oh. I know, Molly. Oh, I know. I'm not well, you see. So, I mean, my head's never at the bloody gutter. Let's face it. I'm always there. I know. A whole romantic movie made. Romantic. Loving the toilet. I mean, I'm trying to think of good titles. A good title for a movie of that starts off. But can you imagine? How did you meet your man? Oh, well, it's a good story, that. And listen, you don't know, right? See the guy above? He could have pictures of Keanu Reeves or something, right? And you're like, oh, he's a good-looking guy. Look at that. Oh, Keanu Reeves above there now. Oh, I am into you. I'm into you. Well, I'm into him. Look at him. And it might not be. It may not be him. Lester, good morning to you. That's a good one, open-minded. Louvre, good one, Molly. Louvre. I mean, we should have that a romantic view of that. No, as I say, you don't know what picture you're getting. He could be just trolling you. I mean, there could be trolling going on. I mean, he is in jail after all. I know you're an honest fella. You're honest, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, I am honest, and I am. Keanu Reeves is above me. I'm not bullshitting, no. Oh. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to make myself something to eat. But I've missed you. I don't know if I'll get on the rest of the week, but I will be on Saturday on my son's birthday. Oh. I know toilet ASMR. Relax. Flush. Have you, Aries? I don't know what I'm going to watch. But I'll be having to go down and try and get my prescription this afternoon again. So have a lovely day, everyone, and I will see you whenever I see you. And I'm always here if you need me on Facebook, and I love you all very much. Bye, everyone.